19 News is first to alert you about a patient put into isolation at a local hospital.
Concerns popped up after they traveled here from Tanzania near an area where there was a deadly virus that had claimed at least 140 lives.
Now, first at 4, Brittany Weir uncovered some new information on this case and how the health department, Brittany, is handling it.
Brian and Nicole, thankfully that patient who was placed in isolation earlier this week here is now out. UH saying they were being treated for flu-like symptoms, ones that the hospital now considers to be routine. University Hospital sounding the alarm on Thursday after a patient was brought to their St. John's Medical Center in Westlake. According to the hospital, the patient developed flu-like symptoms after traveling to Cleveland from Tanzania. They were placed in isolation, and according to a release, the patient arrived at Cleveland Hopkins from a region experiencing an outbreak of a deadly virus. After further evaluation, UH infectious disease specialists and the Ohio Department of Health determined the cause of the patient's symptoms to be, quote, routine. 19 News reached out to the Ohio Department of Health to find out how cases like this are handled. They said in a statement, when suspected or confirmed cases are reported, local health departments and ODH work closely with healthcare facilities to follow up and ensure appropriate precautions are taken to keep you and your family safe. 19 News also reached out to university hospitals on how they handled this case. They told us, we want to thank the caregivers at UH St. John's Medical Center who acted promptly and compassionately to provide care not only to this patient, but also taking steps to ensure the safety of other patients and staff there. Their actions exemplified the best of UH, making quick decisions in the face of incomplete information to prioritize our patients, staff, and the community. And that patient was transported here to the medical center by North Olmsted EMS. Coming up at 6, hear how those paramedics are doing, who transported this patient, also where that patient's family was staying while they were waiting for their loved one in isolation. Live in Westlake, Brittany Weir, 19 News.